Hello guys, welcome back to SWS Boxing. Delighted to get back on the channel. Ashley Lane. It's fight week. He's got Chris Bourke for the British title live on TNT Sport at the famous York Hall. Yeah, it's for the British title and pleasure getting you on as always, Ash.
No worries, Sam. No worries.
And I had you on before um the Jordan fight, and you to the Jordan Perkins fight, and you just blew me out the water, didn't you, with my prediction?
You got under my skin a little bit there, didn't you, mate? With I can't remember what you said, but I do remember your prediction was that I would lose, and it got under my skin a little. So I had to prove you wrong.
And you did as well. I mean, Joel did also say that you would lose as well.
Yeah, but Joel had a different way of speaking with that. I consider me and you as friends, so it kind of upset me when you said I would lose. So I had to, I had to just put you back in your place.
Fair play. I mean, I saw you on the night, and you said I'm going to prove you wrong tonight, and you done what you said as well, because you said that you would get his corner to pull him out, and yeah, I mean, you're a man of your words. I mean,
I am.
talk us through the fight. Of course, the first two rounds, I would have said it was sort of. I would say it was sort of even, those opening two, sort of.
Yeah. First two rounds, they were quite close round, but I think Jordan Perkins probably nicked them. Just from a bit of the sharper work, there was in the first round two right hands, which it didn't hurt me, but they were big scoring shots, and I was just working my way in. Um, but the close rounds, you get a couple of nice sharp shots, you win the round. It is what it is. Um, but third round, we know what happened from there, don't we?
Yeah, I mean, you came out. Were you starting to see openings like in that second round? Like, did you see it, or was it just when you came out for that third round you just saw the opening?
I'll tell you now, categorically, I didn't have a Scooby Doo what I was doing. I went out there and I was just trying, my manager told me, Kieran Fowler just said, get up there, get in close, stick it on him. And all I remember was he went up to the ropes. I stepped forward, and next thing you know, I don't know what happened. I closed my eyes. I don't know, it was all a bit of a blur, but within a second, he was on the floor, and just took it over.
It
I
was that.
can't, I
Pardon?
yeah, I can't really talk about it in great detail because it's a bit of a blur. It all happened so fast. It was just that was all she wrote.
Yeah, I mean, especially that first knockdown where you got him first of all. I mean, that was a heavy knockdown. That one.
Yeah,
Did you expect
yeah,
him to
yeah.
get back up from that? Because he done well getting back up from that.
Um, mate, like it all happened so fast. I going through my mind was if he gets back up, I'm just gonna take him out. Um, but I mean, I wasn't really expecting him to recover the way he did recover, and I
Mm.
have to give Jordan Perkins full credit for that because he recovered really well and got through that round. I mean, I dropped him twice more. The second was more of a stumble. It was off
He was still
balance.
trading with you as well when he got back up. He kept standing there and trading with you. So credit where credit's due, isn't it?
Yeah, massive credit to him. That was a stupid thing to do because I dropped him again. But you have to give him full credit. He had the heart of a lion. He, put it all on the line, and his recovery to get through that round was insane. Then he actually had a good fourth round, to be honest.
Mm.
I was in control, but he did box well in that fourth round. So I mean, you have to give Jordan Perkins a lot of credit and respect for that.
Yeah, and the fourth, the fifth, and the sixth were all good competitive rounds, weren't they?
Well, yeah, I mean, I thought the first two were pretty even, but I thought he nicked them. The third round was all me, like,
That was
3
10
0.
6, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. The fourth round, I thought it was quite close, quite even, but I thought I nicked it. Well, not nicked it, I thought I won it because I was in control. But it boxed a lot better. Um, but then the fifth, sixth, and seventh, I was just taking over. I was just getting into my stride, and
Did you
um,
start to feel him did you feel like he was tiring out?
yeah, I felt like mentally he was tiring, and I knew that I knew he was slowing down mentally and physically, and I was trying to pick me up. I'm a long distance fighter. I can do 10 rounds any day of the week. So I mean, I knew that in the later rounds he'd really struggle. Um, and I mean, it's funny, and little things get under your little things get under your skin a bit, right? And this got under my skin a little bit a couple months ago, but I've let it slide a little. But so Jordan Perkins, I give him a lot of respect and credit for how he recovered from that fight. He didn't really, you could see after I won the fight, he didn't really want to congratulate me. So I understand, he knows heartbreaking, he's just lost his first fight in devastating fashion. Fair enough. I mean, look at Andy Joshua, had that breakdown, didn't he? But he had an interview after, and he said that he was upset that the fight was stopped because he thought he'd have come back in the last 3 rounds and won the fight. That is just, without being disrespectful, it's just like ludicrous. Even think that. I know you're as a boxer, you're meant to think you're unbeaten and this and that. But he took an ass whooping in that fight, and then he's coming back and saying he thinks he was going to like against a fighter that continuously does 10, 12 round fights. I'm known for having an engine. And he's saying that he thought he was fitter than me and he'd come back and beat me in the last 2 rounds. It's just like brain numbing. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what planet are you on, son? I give you an ass whooping. And you think you was going to come back in the last 3 rounds when I only get stronger? It's crazy, like. Hey, it's what it is. He's retired now. It's old news.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, in that seventh round, was it a head clash that caused the cut, or do you believe it was a
Yeah.
punch?
No, no, it's a head clash. You can see I threw a right hand to the body. I can't remember what Jordan Perkins did, but he dipped down at the same time and our heads
You just
clashed.
caught each other, didn't you, coming up?
Yeah, I think it was as I went down to put a right hand to the body. I think he dipped down at the same time, and my head caught his head, and yeah, it's a shame because I'd have liked to have. Well, I mean, I got a stoppage from it because I'm happy with that, but
Mm.
it's a shame at the same time because I'd have liked to have come on even stronger over the 8, 9, and 10 rounds and forced even more of a beat down.
Mm. After that seventh, did you expect him to come out? Because I do believe in our interview, I think we done it the week before the fight. You said that he'll put that his coach would pull him out. I think you said seven or
Seven.
eight. I swear you did say the seventh.
I did. I did. I remember there's a little video of me saying it'll get pulled out in the seventh. But I mean, that's all fight talk, and it. I mean, I did believe I could do that to him, but when it got to the seventh round, I mean, I saw the blood. I thought, yeah, I've got him now. I thought it would have gone another round, because now he's a champion. You got to give the champion the chance to defend his title as best as he can. So I thought we've got another round, but I was on him like Donkey Kong. And as soon as I saw that blood, it was just only a matter of time anyway.
Mm. And of course, when the ref waved it off, talk about what it meant to you, winning that English title.
Well, it meant a real great deal. It meant a lot to me, and I'll tell you why it meant a lot to me. I've always seen myself as somebody that is has been very capable of winning a British title. Um, and so I won my area. I won the Commonwealth. I then lost to Brad Foster. I shouldn't have boxed. It was too heavy.
Did you win
Um,
an international title as well, or no?
no, no. So I've won the area. I've won the Commonwealth, and now I've won the English.
Oh yeah.
But after losing the Commonwealth, um, I've kind of like I needed to win that English. I had to win the English because I just felt like I was a one trick pony if I didn't, and I don't want to be known as a one trick pony. I want to be known as somebody who was actually of some sort of level, because
Was that make or
if I'd have
break
lost,
that fight?
what's up?
I said, was that like fight make or break?
Yeah, to an extent, because if I'd have lost that fight to Jordan Perkis, I'd have been a former Commonwealth champion, and that's all nice and everything, but I'm in the Who Needs Him club, and also again for the second, third time in my career. And then at the same time, it's like, all right, I won the Commonwealth, I lost the Commonwealth, I haven't won the English. Where's my level at? It's kind of like you could say that I probably got a bit lucky to win the Commonwealth. So in my mind, I had to win the English. Otherwise, I've kind of like failed my expectations of myself.
Mm. But yeah, of course, now you're fighting Chris Bourke. I mean, the advert got I'm not sure if yeah, you were watching, weren't you? The show last night where it popped up. The
Yeah,
advert.
yeah, yeah. On TNT, it came on the TV, didn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, how did the fight come about, and how excited are you for to be like headlining TNT Sport and fighting for the British title?
I'm absolutely gassed, mate. To be honest, I'm like Kieran Farrell. He's done a great job as my manager to get me this fight. I thought it was going to be Sean McGoldrick at the beginning,
Mm.
but I think he's had to retire or something because of an injury. So next opponent in line was either Somba, who was European, or Chris Bourke.
Oh,
I
yeah.
had no say. I had no say in the opponent at all. I mean, I just fight who I'm asked to fight, and Chris Bourke is a very tough opponent. He's a southpaw. He's sharp. He's quick. He's got power. He can box. Um, but I'm very happy to be fighting, and for the British title at the iconic York Hall. Um, what a place to win. That's it's going to be. I'm at the top of my mountain here, and I've got another step to take, and I've reached the pinnacle for me, and I'm very happy.
Mm. Of course, I imagine camps finished, and how did camp go?
Like every camp, I'm not going. I don't get many camps, so out of all the camps, it's like many camps. As a boxer, if you don't say that you've had an up and down camp, you're lying. No camp is perfect. I've had little bits here and there I've had to deal with, but I'm in a very great place, I'm in a very good place, and um, I camp, the bits that didn't go to plan were weeks ago. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling strong, fit. I'm on weight. You know, um, it's only a matter of days now until I get my hands on that title.
Mm. And of course, yeah, you've got Chris Bourke. He's 13-1. Yeah, of course, he's fought for the British title once. That was against Mark Leach, where he lost on
Yeah.
unanimous decision. What did you make of that fight? And do you take much from his defeat?
I take from that fight that he can go to 12 rounds. I take from it that he's got a good engine.
Mm.
I take from it that he likes to come forward because that's what he does in all his fights. He likes to come forward. Um, and I take on it that he can be outboxed, but at the same time, I'm not Mark Leach. I'm a different fighter. I have a different game plan. I do different things in there. So, I'm not taking that fight into too much consideration.
And he's like
I'll
three
take,
knockout wins on the bounce, I think, or something. Anyway,
yeah, but who's your box?
is I mean, yeah, fair enough. But I mean,
You know,
at least he
he
didn't.
ain't yeah, he ain't been knocking out people like Jordan Perkins. I mean, he boxed Bruce with Ramas Mahmoud. He had a tough fight with Ramas Mahmoud. I mean, didn't have it all his own way. He didn't knock him out. You know, when he steps up in those levels, there's a power carry. I mean, who's he knocking out? He stepped up against Mark Leach.
He's
He couldn't touch
beaten
Mark Leach.
Rebletsa.
Ryan Belletti, yeah, but Ryan Belletti's shot. He's old. What is he, 40 years old now? Like, I mean, I boxed Ryan Belletti, what, 5 years ago?
Hmm.
When he was, to be fair, like, even when I boxed him, he was probably like coming to the end of his sort of like high end anyway.
That
I
was a
just
good
boxed
win for
again.
you, though.
It was a good win, and not just I just completely scored them and boxed to a game plan. Like, I didn't step out of second gear in that fight. It was a very comfortable and easy win. I didn't try and take him out or anything. With Roman Valezza, he just, he made a silly mistake against Bourke, stood up too high, chin in the air, hand too low, and got caught with it. And, you can tell that Michael's punch resistance was gone. So I don't think you can take too much from that fight either. And like I say, I'm not Mama Bellezza. I'm a different fighter. And we'll see, I mean, can I take his shot on the night? I believe I will. Can he take my shots on the night? Um, I, I, from what I've heard about his training camp, I don't know. I don't think so.
Um, what have you heard some stuff from his training camp? Or
Yeah, I've heard a few things. I've heard a few things say it's been a struggle. I'm not going to go into detail,
hmm.
but I've heard a few things. It's been a struggle, and I'm expecting him to be tight at the weight on
Yeah, because
Thursday.
naturally, because most of his career he's been boxing at super bantam. So do you believe the weight could get to him, or you don't look into that sort of stuff, or do you?
Oh no, I mean, of course, I mean, look, I'm a natural bantamweight, and the weight's hard for me to make. So for him, who's always boxed the super bantam and feather, he's never made this weight before. So those extra 2.5, 3 pounds are going to be very hard for him. So I'm expecting him to be tight at the weight. I'm not saying he won't make it. I'm expecting him to be tight at the weight. I'm expecting to have took some out of him, and I'm expecting to beat him on Friday, and that's that.
Mm. What does this fight mean to you?
Um, everything. My mountain is everything I've aimed for in my boxing career.
Is this like your world
Which,
title fight, sort of?
yeah, this is Ricky Hatton against Costa Zoo. That sort of fight for me. That night, Ricky Hatton would have walked through mountains to get that win, and this is me for this fight.
Mm. Do you believe you'll be do you believe they're like Chris Bourke's team and himself are overlooking you? Or because I've seen an interview I think he done the other day and he was say there was I don't think it was him, but the interviewer was asking saying like other fights there for him. I think some of the names were mentioned were Patel, Asumba, and then yeah.
Kyle Edwards,
Yeah. Do you believe he's overlooking you?
possibly. I mean, if you look at my performance against Jordan Perkins, especially in the early rounds, I pretty slow feet. I stood up too high, got caught with a few shots. So I mean, they're going to look at that and think, you know what, if we start sharp and start fast, I'm easy to catch, and they can get me out of there early. Why not? But at the same time, that ain't gonna happen. You know, I'm gonna start fast. I'm gonna be in his face. I'm gonna turn it into a dogfight, and I'm gonna bust him up, and his corner will pull him out to save him from any punishment. And then he'll come again in a year's time and win some titles.
Are you yeah, so are you predicting a stoppage or yeah, are you gonna say early stoppage? Are you gonna say around like you did last time, a little tease for any people who want any pe like anyone who bets on the fight?
But I will. I'll give you my personal, professional opinion. But first, I'd like to ask you, Sam, what's your prediction for this fight?
Ashley win.
How?
I think either way, because I think you're both hard hitters. You're both like a dogfight, but I wouldn't be surprised if it goes to points as well.
Mm.
Do you feel like if it goes to points, then like you don't really want it going to the points because we have seen some dodgy hometown decisions quite recently as well. Do you feel like you've
Yeah,
got to knock him out?
I'll tell you now, Sam. Um, I ain't aiming for points. Um, I'm aiming for this to finish early. I don't want it to get the points. Not because I don't trust the judges or the refs, but just because I don't want it to get the points. I mean, who wants to get 12 rounds? I don't. It's tedious. I'm bored of it now. And this is my prediction. It will be probably same as the Jordan Perkins fight. I'm going around 7 or 8. Chris Bourke gets pulled out by his corner.
Also, round seven, you're saying, or eight? Yeah.
7 or 8. I don't think he'll go 8 rounds. So I think at the end of round 7, we'll get pulled out by his corner, taking too much punishment. I'm busting him up. I'm on top, breaking him down, and yeah, they'll pull him out, and I'll be crowned British champion.
Oh, so yeah. So if anyone's a betting man, round well, yeah, because
You'll
it would
get
be
good.
round
You'll
seven,
get
wouldn't it?
very. You'll get very good money on that.
Yeah, because you're the underdog. Of course, well, I would. No offense, but I would say you're underdog in quite a few of your fights. Like going into it, people write you off in throughout your career, don't they? They look at your
Yeah,
record, but records are for DJs.
exactly that, my friend. Records of DJs, and I've been the underdog for loads of fights now. But look at the fights I was the underdog for. Gavin McDonnell got a draw away from home. Josh Whale away from home. I was winning before I got caught with body shots, and my corner pulled me out with 1 round to go. Um, which was the right decision, to be fair. Um, Josh Whale again, I was the underdog, lost by a point. KFI underdog on Sky. Referee jumped in for some silly reason because my leg stepped on a shot, even though I rolled under.
Mm.
Uh, Kaz Ashfaq underdog. Mama Beleza underdog
Perkis
twice.
underdog.
Jordan Perkins underdog. Thomas Kindon underdog. Paul Economidis underdog. Ashfaq, Brad Foster underdog.
Pretty much
So
half your fights.
I've been the underdog in almost all my fights, young man. And it don't bother me one bit being the underdog. I love being the underdog. I relish in the challenge. My whole life's been a challenge and I love it. And, you know, this is all coming to crescendo on Friday night. And I'm going to relish in the moment when it comes. And like I say, I'll be British champion. I happily come onto your show. And actually, you're there on the night, aren't you?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but on the night, you'll have to come over and show you the belt and get a photo with you.
Yes, mate. That'd be great. And oh yeah, thanks for the tickets, mate. And oh yeah,
No,
before I let you go, as always, you want to thank manager, trainers, sponsors, anyone who's supporting you. Yeah, just the usual people who's helping you on your journey.
yeah, I'd like to think. my sponsors, obviously for all their help, their support and loyalty, helping me get to this point, supporting me financially and with everything else that they do. All my friends and family that bought tickets, my partner, everything she does. Everybody on the TV watching. And then, yeah, I mean, thank you to the universe, thank you to, you know, this planet that we're on, like the whole ethos of it is just everything's aligning for me to really achieve something that has never been achieved before for my hometown. And to be the first person to ever do that is an amazing feeling. So yeah, I mean, thank you to everybody. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram. I would say X, never use it, but give me a follow on social media and watch me on TV. Beat Chris Bourke and become the new British champion.
And from me, mate, thank you for your time, and I'll see you on Friday. And good luck with the fight. All the best, mate.
No worries, Sam. Yeah, Friday, little man.
Thank you, mate. Bye.
Bye.